great. Favor yourself over your worries. Yes. Do you feel like winning today? Then be you and be great. Favor yourself. Uh-oh. Well, welcome to Winning Today with Angella. I am so elated that you're here with us on this great, great day. I have an awesome guest with us today, Miss Harris. I don't want to butcher your first name, so I'm going to say Ms. Harris.
That's
And
correct.
she is a lady of wisdom, knowledge, and understanding. She's walked the road, and she has a story to tell, and she has a great society that she is the CEO of. And I am just so happy that we are here and we've connected. Welcome to Winning Today with Angella. I'm so grateful that you're here with us.
Thank you so much, Miss Wynn, for allowing me the opportunity, allowing us the opportunity, the Butterfly Society. It's an honor to be with you. I love your spirit. I love your energy. I love your smile. And there's such a good connect right here between you and I. And I know this is going to be a blessed, favorable, productive conversation. And I just thank you again for allowing me the opportunity to be in your presence and your audience presence this evening.
Amen. It is such a pleasure. It is. And I just want to tell you, I was reading across your bio, and I was looking at your mission, what you have set forth, your vision, the history that you've set forth, your mission. You educate, right? You advocate, you provide, and you partner. Those are some avenues that many of us need to grab a hold of in the time that we're in. Whatever it is that you're doing, we need to be dipping inside of each one of those avenues.
Yes. Oh, that is so well said, Miss Wynn. Educate, advocate, and partnership. Those three things. Those are the main ingredients right there that keeps an organization running, because you can't do it by yourself.
Come on.
You need an army. You need that village. You need that community to rally with you. Whenever you got to go to war, wherever you got to go, you need that community, that army warring with you. Because Miss Wynn, I really believe we are in a spiritual warfare right now as we speak. Domestic violence is just, domestic violence has come into our communities and robbed the lives of so many of our family members, our friends, our colleagues, our co-workers, our neighbors, our sons and daughters and nieces and nephews and godchildren. Just have come in and just have gone rampant in our community. And as a survivor of dating abuse, domestic violence, intimate partner violence, I know what it's like to walk in those shoes. I've been there, I've done that. And that's why when I made a commitment to this cause, to this work, I knew that I had to do something. I had to give back in some way, because I had that community. I had that support system. I had family and friends and coworkers who loved me when I no longer loved myself. Who believed in me when I no longer believed in myself. And they rallied together. They came together, and they were my voices when I no longer had a voice.
Come on.
When I was powerless, they empowered me. So it's such, I know this is a calling. I know it's purposeful. It's a ministry, and it's the work that matters. And the awesome team of people that we have that have come together, they themselves being survivors of domestic violence also made a decision to say, you know what, we're going to get into this work. We're going to work. We're going to give it our all. We're going to give it our time, our dedication, our commitment, our passion. Because we know someone out there needs to hear our stories.
Come on.
Because at some point, your story no longer belongs to you. It belongs to someone else.
My God.
And God brought me out of this with those angels he sent to see about me. And I tell you, it has been a journey. But throughout this process, there was a voice that spoke to me daily, said there's purpose. There's purpose in what you're doing.
Wow.
There's purpose in what you're going through.
Yes.
And it's ugly, it's mean, it's dark, it's unhealthy, it's toxic. But look where I am today, and it's nothing but the grace of God.
Come on, come on, come on.
And Miss Wynn, when you tell God, send me and use me, He gonna do just that.
Ooh, come on, Faye. So you better you better be ready, because that's what He will do. He will send you. And He'll
He
look back
will.
and He'll say, daughter, now didn't you tell me? Didn't you
Yes,
tell me?
yes, yes.
So we
And for so many of us, you know, for myself especially, I have said on a number of occasions, growing up as a young woman, that this could never happen to me. I would never allow anyone to mistreat me in that way. But never say never.
wow.
Because I was 21 years old, 21, 22 at the time, fell in love, my first real relationship.
Mhm.
He was a perfect gentleman. He was my Prince Charming. We
Wow.
talked about getting married, starting a family, having children, building a house together. I was in college, and it was perfect. Great chemistry. Our families loved each other. We fell in love. Our friends loved each other. It was a perfect relationship until one day.
One day.
He slapped me across the face, never saw it coming, didn't know what it was, where it had all come from. I was in a stage of disbelief,
Wow.
asking myself, what is happening? Why? And he said to me, he said, bitch, if you had kept your mouth closed, it wouldn't have never happened.
Wow.
And from that moment on, Miss Wynn, it began to escalate. A
Mhm.
black eye, bust lip, broken ribs, broken bones, mental abuse, physical abuse, emotional abuse, sexual abuse. I was broken,
Wow.
mentally checked out, very suicidal. I was too embarrassed to tell anyone. I was ashamed. I blamed myself. Internally, I dealt with it internally.
Right.
And many times as a victim, you know, victims, we sometimes blame ourselves. We sometimes say to ourselves, who can I trust to tell this to? Who
Mhm.
can I open my life up to and not have to fear the judgment that will come?
Right.
Because we're so crucial, we're so judgmental,
Right.
and victims just sometimes just need someone to listen, just
Yes.
an
Yes.
ear to listen.
Yes. Yes.
And sometimes as family members and friends, we don't know what to say, we
Mhm.
don't know how to advise, and if we say the wrong thing, it could really be detriment
Mhm.
to
Mhm.
the victim, detriment to the whole entire situation. So I had a cousin who I was very close to here, and I opened up to her one day and she said, I believe every word you have said. I
Wow.
believe you.
Wow.
And that those two words, those three words, I believe you, oh, it rang in my ear.
Yes.
I felt so relieved and so freed when I said that. Because many times when you share with someone what you've been through, the first
Mhm.
question is, why are you still there? Why
Right.
haven't you left? What
Why?
did you do to cause this?
Mhm. Mhm.
So you re-victimizing that victim all over again.
Come on. Come
So
on.
I said that to my cousin, and she said to me, look, you can come and live with me as long as you need to, as long as you want to. I'm here for you. You're deserving of better. You are deserving of better. And
Wow.
domestic violence is such a shameful thing. It's such an embarrassing thing.
Wow.
And many times as a victim, you have no place to go. No place to go. You
Mhm.
know, family will let you come and stay a while.
Yeah.
Once a while, a day or two.
Uh-huh.
You don't have the resources, you don't have the finances.
Wow.
Fear that if I leave, what can happen to me? What will happen to my children?
Mhm.
Will there be some type of retaliation against me?
Mhm. Mhm.
The unknown, Miss Wynn, you know, just picking up and relocating or picking up and going to a shelter, it's not an easy thing to do.
Mm. Mm.
When you say shelter, you think of strangers,
Mhm.
you know, the unknown.
Mhm.
COVID is here. You
Right.
know, I take myself and my kids into this shelter. You know, there's a chance I can get
Right.
COVID or my kids get COVID. Or
Absolutely.
going, when you think of shelter, you think of homeless shelter as well. and you having to leave the comfort of your home to go somewhere that you're not familiar with, you don't know anything about, you don't know the people who you will be coming in contact.
Exactly.
It's a lot for a victim to have to deal with, and
Right.
having to choose in staying and leaving, and
Mhm.
sometimes leaving with nothing,
Yeah.
absolutely nothing.
Starting all
So I
over.
tell people all the time, when asking, what can I do to help? Make yourself available.
Yes.
Be that voice, be
Yes.
that advocate or that ally or that change agent, but never be the one that is so judgmental and
Mhm.
ask the question, why haven't you left? Why are you still
Mhm.
there? You
Mhm.
must like what's happening. You must be enjoying what's happening to you.
Right. Right.
No
Right.
one signs up for this, Miss Wynn. No
I,
one does.
absolutely. And you know what? Just listening, all I can say is, my God, listening to your story, your walk, and yes, I see Deborah Allen, she put some comments in.
Yeah, shame is definitely a part of
Yes,
it. Yes.
yes, yes, yes.
Well stated.
And,
Well stated.
and that could go with just about any area of your life, any challenge that you
Yes.
may be faced with. It
Yes.
could be a disability. It could be, like you said, it could be domestic violence. It
Alex,
could be a
yes. That
number of things.
shame.
And people will look and they'll say, "Well, why? Why are you still?
Why?
Why are you still doing it? Why
Yes.
are you still there? Why are you
Yes.
still? Why are you still working? Sit down and what are you doing it for?"
Yes.
Everything that we do, a lot of times, it's not because we want to.
Oh, that's
You
so
know what
good.
you know
Yes.
what I mean?
Yes.
You weren't there because you wanted to be
Be
there.
there.
Yes, you loved him.
Yes.
You loved him, but you had to make a decision
Yes.
to pivot. I got to change this road
That's
because
right.
I can't stay here. It's
That's
a matter
right.
of life and death.
That's
And
correct.
right now, I'm running for life. I'm running towards life.
That's right.
So you walked that road, and I'm pretty sure you got a team around you, and you said these
Yes.
ladies made a decision. They made
Yes.
a decision to connect. They
Yes.
made a decision to get into the water and
Yes.
and walk the road with you and walk the path
Yes.
with you. And I just applaud each one that you've come in contact with. That
Yes.
they made that decision to get out. They
That's
made that
right.
and it's a mind shift.
It's a mind shift,
Mhm.
and domestic violence has so many layers to it. So
Mhm.
when you begin peeling back the layers, it is you find some stuff so deeply rooted
Wow.
within.
Yes.
And the
Yes.
mental abuse, beating someone down mentally, degrading them, calling them out of their name,
Wow.
playing those mind games and hitting those trigger points and
Mhm.
having you to believe that I can't make it without him.
Uh-huh.
My life is incomplete without
Mhm.
him. If
Mhm.
I leave, where do I go? How do I carry on? How do
Right.
I survive? How do I make this happen for me? And
Right.
day in and day out, you're being told you're worthless.
Mm.
No one else will want you. You're not even fit to leave. You're not deserving of me. All of those things that's being poured into you daily, you began to take that on. You begin
Mhm.
to
Mhm.
believe what is being said to you
Mhm.
because it's all about control and power.
Wow.
Control and power.
Right. Right. Right.
That's all it's about.
And even I would hear some speaking with some ladies that have walked this road, and some of the things that he would tell them, and I'm just saying, whomever he is,
Correct.
nobody's going to want you with all of those kids.
There it is.
Who's going to want you, with all you got all those bruises in your face, and who's going to want you, you ain't got no
Yes.
job, you ain't working, you depending on me. Ain't nobody want to
Yes.
take care of you. I mean, all kind of mind games
Mind games.
that is played,
Yes.
and think about the effect that it has on the kids.
Yes. Because they're right there in it.
Right.
Right there in it. They
Right.
seen it play out. And you can do all you can within
Mhm.
yourself to shield them from it. But
Mhm.
guess what, Miss Wynn?
Mhm.
Those kids are very much aware of what's going
Right,
on
right,
and
right.
what's taking place there. They
Exactly.
are. They see it.
Exactly.
And as they grow older, they and we I tell parents all the time, if it's happening in your household, you have to have the conversation with your young people. You have to tell them this is not the way, this is not the right way, this is not what love is. Because if you don't educate them on what they're seeing and what is playing out in front of them,
yes,
their mindset is that's normal, that's how it is.
Wow.
And they take on that same behavior. And it
Yes.
becomes generational. It becomes a
Yes.
cycle.
Yes.
So that's why it's important that we have the conversation in our home. We educate our young people about what a healthy relationship is and what love is.
Right.
And that
Right.
love doesn't hurt. Love is not forgetting.
Exactly.
That love is allowing you, love is you being who you are, as you are. It's not about control. It's not about intimidation, isolation, manipulation, and having power over someone to keep someone in their place.
Wow. Wow.
And
Wow.
that's what domestic violence is.
Wow.
That's it in a nutshell.
But you know what? You said something about educating. And when we begin to educate, we do begin to break cycles.
Yes.
When we
Yes.
begin to tell the story and start peeling back the layers. Because
Yes.
at that point, you can't hide it.
You can't.
Because they're there first on the front row seat witnessing that.
Yes, they are. And as communities of color, I want to also add this, as communities of color, domestic violence has always been a part of our communities. You heard it growing up as young girls. You heard your grandmothers and aunties and aunts and elders sit around the table and speak about what happened next door the night before.
Right.
And it was spoken in the four walls at the table, and it stayed there. It was quiet as it was kept. So domestic violence is not anything new to us. We've seen it. We've heard it. It's part of our culture.
Come on.
But we're at a whole nother level with domestic violence.
Wow.
Women are dying. Women, Black women, women of color are dying at the hands of their abusers.
Yes.
Back then it was wrong, but it's wrong now.
Yes.
Back then they would argue, they would fight, they would go their separate ways, and they would find themselves back together. But nowadays, the women's lives are being taken from them.
Yes, it is.
And the abuser today is, if I can't have you, no one can.
Have you.
And you're seen and looked upon as property, as a possession. And it's all about control and power. And once that control and power is removed from them, they're at a whole nother level. And it's about getting even and retaliating against the victim.
Exactly.
That's exactly what it is.
Exactly. And it's like they like you just spoke, if I can't have you, nobody can.
Nobody can.
And almost when it gets to that point, it's like a point of no return.
Yes.
How am I going to get out of this? Exactly. How am I going to escape out of this trap that I'm in?
That's right.
Out of fear. If I leave, he's going to try to kill me.
Yes.
He is going to kill me. And these days, you cannot take threats idly.
No, ma'am. No, ma'am. Because if they tell you they're going to kill you, they're going to do just that. And sometimes, Miss, when leaving, you got to leave the city. You got to leave the state and relocate somewhere else just to save yourself and your children's self. Right. Because they will stop at nothing. They don't care who gets in the way of it. Their whole mindset is, I got to get to you. I'm going to get to you, and I'm not going to stop at it. I'm not going to stop until I get to you. And that's the mindset.
How many times have we seen it play out where they almost hunt you down like
like a prey,
like a deer or something.
Yes.
And they come in and they kill whomever's in the way.
Yes, ma'am.
You're gonna get it to.
He want to get to you, and he's gonna stop at nothing to
you. And it could be your grandma, your children. He does not. They don't care.
They don't care.
They have one mission in mind.
Yes. Yes. And the most deadliest time in a domestic violence relationship, situation, marriage is when a victim leaves. That's the most deadliest time, because that power and control is no longer there.
Wow.
That power and control is no longer there. And in the city of Baton Rouge, city of Baton Rouge alone, there has been 33 domestic violence related homicides in Baton Rouge alone.
Wow.
Just this year, Miss Wynn.
Come on.
2020, there was 19 domestic violence related homicides.
Wow.
33.
Wow.
As of today.
But
that's alarming.
That is very alarming. And
33 DV related homicides.
And just as we were speaking before we got started, it could be next door.
Next door, across the street.
Across the street. So we have to be vigilant. We have to turn our eyes and our ears.
Yes.
If something doesn't feel right, if you enter into the presence of, just say you walk, you got a husband and a wife and they're together and she's, jittery. And I've witnessed it before, she jittery, she can't say nothing. If he raises his voice, or he moves a certain way, something is not right.
Something is not right. Like you said, we have to be vigilant. We gotta pay attention. We gotta check on one another.
Yes.
If you have a neighbor that lives next door to you and you haven't seen or heard from her in a couple of days,
yes,
you need to walk over there and knock on the door.
Do a check.
Do a check.
That's
Family member, if you hadn't received a text or a phone call, inbox them.
Right.
Hey, I'm just checking on you. Are you okay? Just want you to know I'm here for you.
Especially if you're used to hearing from them on a daily basis.
Exactly.
At least every other
coworker, even a coworker. Check in.
Yes.
Check in on your people. Check in on your circle. Make certain they're okay. They're doing okay. Because if you are normally one that communicates every day with a good friend, and all of a sudden you don't hear from her anymore, and she has started dating some Joe, something's wrong right there.
Something is up.
Time to send a text message. What's going on? I haven't heard from you. We usually talk every day, 2 and 3 times a day, and I don't even hear from you at all.
Right.
What's up with that?
Something is up.
We have to place ourselves in positions to be available for our friends and family members.
Right.
Because they need us. They need to know that if I decide to walk away or I decide to let you in on what's going on, I need to know you have my back.
Right.
I need to know I can count on you.
And and do you have the resources?
Yes.
You may not have them.
Yes.
But who do you know that
who has them? And educating ourselves about what resources and services are available and where you can direct someone if they find themselves in that situation. It's good to have that. It's good to know that. And if they're not able to reach out to an organization, you can do that. That's right. That is correct.
But let me know, or let the listening audience know, what exactly is it that you provide?
Okay.
Concerning the Butterfly Society, what do you provide for those that desire to get out?
Okay, we provide temporary lodging. Our resources are temporary lodging. We help with rental assistant, utility assistant, medical expense, funeral expense. We help with transportation, bus passes, a plane ticket, clothing, food, the necessities. And then as far as services go, we do safety planning, counseling, support group, advocacy, outreach. We provide legal services as where we partner. One of our partners, Southern University Domestic Violence Law Clinic. We partner with them for restraining orders, temporary orders, child custody, divorces. So we do a whole host of things.
Wow! So you have a plethora. You have a
yes, and we're grassroots, Miss Wynn. We grassroots. We in the trenches.
And how long have you been in business?
7 years.
7
This year
years.
made 7 years. But
7.
myself, I've been advocating 15 plus years against
Wow.
domestic violence. Yeah.
Wow. Wow. Wow.
So it's an honor, it's a blessing, it's a calling.
Yes.
And we're thankful. We're thankful for the opportunity to be used
Yeah.
as vessels to get a message, get the message out.
Right, right. And and I'm just grateful for you ladies that have stepped
Thank
up to the
you.
plate,
Thank you.
to avail yourselves and avail your resources to
Thank
help
you.
those,
Yes.
because we have to reach back. And I
Yes, we
always
have
talk
to.
about reaching back.
Yes.
And your reach back may be grabbing that lady's hand, say, come on, let's walk this
Yes.
road. Let me take you and show you what you need to do to get out of this.
Yes.
I know you may
Yes.
be scared. I know you may be fearful of what he's going to do or what's going to happen, but let me show you the road, the
Yes.
paths that you need to take,
Yes.
to get you to the road of safety, to get you to
Yes. Yes.
that room of safety, to that
Yes.
safe place.
That's
Because
correct.
it can be done. And you know
It
why
can
I know
be.
it can be done? Because I'm sitting here looking at you.
God ain't nothing but God and them angels. He sit this way.
Proof
Yes.
in the pudding.
Yes.
I'm sitting
Yes.
here looking at you, and
Yes.
I tell you,
Yes.
I just wish my heart's desire is for each lady, and I'm pretty sure that there are some men out there
Yes,
as
there.
well.
That's I was going to mention that because
Mhm.
statistics states 1 in 7 men will experience some type of intimate partner violence in their lifetime, and we have serviced several men
Wow.
over the years. So yes, men do experience domestic violence, and we want to encourage men that who are experiencing domestic violence or have experienced domestic violence to please don't hesitate to reach out to the Butterfly Society. Our services are for you as well.
Right, right, right. And just imagine the shame that a man,
Yes.
will feel. And I'm
Yes.
pretty sure you've heard it,
Yes.
you've seen
Yes.
it, so
Yes.
you know what it looks like.
Yes.
So,
Yes. Yes.
there's a
And I would
new,
love to give our contact information, Miss
yes,
Wynn. So
absolutely.
anyone that is in need or know someone that's in need could reach out to us. You could reach us at our website, thebutterflysociety.org. You can even reach us at our Gmail, our email address, thebutterflysociety@gmail.com. Our hotline contact number is 225-347-7725. We're on Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter.
Great. I'm just sitting here. I'm glowing on the inside because just to know that, these resources are there. And, if and 9 times out of 10, in the way that the Holy Spirit works, what I know him to do, he's going to allow somebody to cross the path
Oh,
that's
wow.
going to need,
That's
that's going to
right.
need. And so
That's
guess
right.
what? He said, I'm giving it to you. I'm giving you the resources. I'm giving you the contact that you will need. So put it in your arsenal
Yes.
for when it's
Yes.
time.
When it's
Because,
time. That's right.
it's going to present itself.
That's right. The time will come. And it's
Exactly.
closer to you. It's closer to us than we know. It
Yes.
could be your daughter, your son, your grandchild, your
Yes.
niece, your nephew. It could be a best friend, a co-worker. So keep the Butterfly Society information in your pocketbook, like we call it, because you just never know when you got to go through it and search for it and hand it off to someone.
Absolutely.
And
Absolutely.
you could be saving a life as
Yes.
well
And
by
that's what
doing
it's about.
so.
It's
By
about
doing so.
saving a life.
Yes.
Being that lifeline.
Oh,
And
yeah.
yes, yes.
Yes.
So I appreciate you. I thank you so much for
Oh, you're
availing
welcome.
your time. I know you've had a busy day. As CEO, I know that you've had a busy, busy day, but I
Thank
really love
you.
you and I appreciate you.
Thank you,
And
darling,
I
so
thank
much.
our audience for tuning in
Yes,
on this great
yes,
day.
yes.
If you need anything, please reach out. It's the Butterfly
My
Society
society. Correct.
.org. You
Correct.
said,
Correct.
okay.
Correct.
Reach out. They're there, arms open wide, no
Yes.
judgment,
None.
no judgment, no judgment, no
None.
shame. So enter into the doors, and let them help you. Let them serve
Yes.
you.
So well said. And I give you a round of applause as well,
Amen.
Ms. Wynn, for providing this space, this
Yes.
safe space.
Yes.
It's a
Yes.
safe space, a non-judgmental space. It's come as you are.
Yes.
And I appreciate that so
Oh,
much.
you're welcome.
And you're beautiful too. Oh, you're a beautiful lady.
Oh, praise Jesus.
Yes. Give him all the glory, baby. All
Yes,
the glory.
absolutely, absolutely.
Yes.
Well,
Yes.
those that are listening in, if you don't know, I am Angella Wynn. If you came in late, I'm Angella Wynn of Winning Today with Angella. My heart's desire is to see everybody win because there is enough room for all of us to win.
Ooh.
I love you. I appreciate you. Until next week, same time, same place. You have a great day, a great weekend that's coming up, and do it on purpose.
Oh, I like that.
Do it on purpose.
Yes.
Have a good one on purpose.
Yes.
Wake up every day grateful, thankful
Yes.
for something that God has done for you. And I know that you can name at least one thing that He's done.
Yes.
And I want you to know that we love you and we are here for you. Reach out. Until next time, next week, same place, 8 o'clock Thursday. We'll see you there. Have a great one. Have a good night.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye.